Called The Gift. It's called The Gift. The year is 2137 AD. It is 5 minutes to midnight on Christmas Eve. Jonathan Trudshaw hands a large colourfully wrapped box to his wife. "Merry Christmas, darling," he smiles. Tracy Trudshaw unwraps the present. "I thought you might like this one early," he explains. The young woman gasps in astonishment. "Darling! How did you guess?" she laughs. "It's just what I've always wanted." Tracy Trudshaw hugs her husband. "It must have cost you a fortune." Jonathan kisses his wife on the forehead. "Don't get overexcited, dear. It is only rented. Has to go back to the store tomorrow night," he frowns. "Can I turn it on now?" asks Tracy. "You can't have the remote control until the morning," laughs Jonathan. It is 6 o'clock in the morning on Christmas Day. Tracy Trudshaw sits on a pink plastic sofa in the living room. She picks up the remote control and turns on the video monitor. A choir of school children are singing Christmas hymns. Jonathan turns on the fairy lights of the large green plastic Christmas tree in the corner of the room. "You'd better wake up Sally," suggests the man in the red Santa Claus suit. Sally Trudshaw opens her eyes and gazes lovingly up at her mother. "Is it Christmas yet?" asks her daughter. She is very excited. Tracy sits down on the side of the bed. "Father Christmas has brought you lots of presents," she smiles. Sally stands up and jumps up and down on the plastic mattress. "Can I open them now?" asks the pretty little blonde-haired girl, impatiently. Jonathan Trudshaw kneels down in front of the large green plastic Christmas tree. He hands a gold foil-wrapped box to his daughter. "Merry Christmas, sweetheart," grins Santa Claus. Sally tears off the wrapping of her first Christmas present and opens the box. She gives her mother a big hug. "Oh, thank you, Mummy," she laughs. "I've always wanted a dolly." Father Christmas hands another colourfully wrapped box to the happy little girl. "This one is from Granny and Grandad." Sally carefully unwraps the small box. "It's a fairy princess costume for my dolly," she sighs. The time is 6:30 in the evening, and the Trudshaws have just finished their Christmas dinner. Roast pigeon and mashed potatoes. Grandad Trudshaw is asleep on the living room sofa, and Grandma is helping Tracy with the washing up. Sally Trudshaw is in the bedroom with her daddy, playing with her new dolly. The time is 7:30 in the evening, and the entire family are sitting around the gleaming silver video monitor, watching the King's speech. Suddenly there is a knock on the door. "Oh, is it that time already?" asks Tracy. Jonathan Trudshaw stands up and opens the front door. Trevor Pickles smiles. "A very Merry Christmas, Mr. Trudshaw. Did you have a good time?" he asks. "Yes, thank you," smiled Trevor. I have come to pick up the equipment," frowns the ginger-haired man in the yellow uniform. Jonathan walks back into the living room. It is time. He kisses his wife on the cheek. "Oh, just 5 more minutes, dear," sighs Tracy. "The King hasn't finished his speech yet." Trevor looks at his watch. "I'm very sorry, madam, but I have a lot of collections to make tonight." Tracy picks up the remote control and turns off the silver video monitor. "Oh, I was watching that, Mummy," huffed Sally. The little girl bursts into tears and runs into her mother's arms. Tracy Trudshaw turns her head to face her husband. Jonathan winks at his wife. "Did you have a good Christmas, darling?" She hugs her baby girl and presses a red button behind Sally's left ear. The little girl's body goes limp, and she hands the robot to the young man in the yellow uniform. "Can we have the same one next year?" asks Tracy, hopefully. This model will probably be out of date by then," sighs Trevor Pickles, packing the robot back into its box. The end. This story was actually based on one of Tharg's future shocks. That was in a comic called 2000 AD, long before the thrill suckers arrived. And that's the end of that one. Oops.